चलिए, so we are going to begin with the simple pendulum case. First of all, we have discussed the Lagrange's equation of motion. We have switched from the Newtonian mechanics to the Lagrangian formulation to make things easier, to find out the equations of motion in an easier manner, not dealing with the vector analysis and just by dealing with the scalars, so that we can find the equation of motions easily, okay, as compared to that of the Newtonian mechanics. Now, first of all, we are going to discuss that how we can find the equation of motion for a simple pendulum. For a simple pendulum, you know, a string is there and a bob is there. Now we need to study its motion. First of all, you know that simple pendulum execute SHM, that is the simple harmonic motion. Everyone is aware of this, that simple pendulum execute SHM, that is simple harmonic motion, in which the force is equal to minus kx and the angular frequency is given by under root of k by m. Everyone is aware of this. Now we want to study its equation of motion with the help of the Lagrangian. Okay, let's study. Now, Lagrangian is written as T minus V, that is the kinetic energy minus the potential energy. Everyone clear up to this point? Now, so we have just need to know about the kinetic energy and the potential energy, right? So first of all, let's find the kinetic energy and then we will find the potential energy. So what will be the potential energy for this system? Yeah, we need to find the kinetic energy and the potential energy, right? So first of all, if I talk about the kinetic energy, so kinetic energy is nothing but half mv square, right? Half mv square, or I can write it as half m x dot ka square. So x dot ka square. Now you know this pendulum will oscillate. Huh? This pendulum will oscillate. How this pendulum will oscillate? Like this, right? Like this. The pendulum will oscillate like this. Clear? Now, if the distance is L, this is also L, right? And this is something DL. Okay. And this angle be the theta. First of all, in the case of pendulum, what are the generalized coordinates? What are the generalized coordinates? That is R and theta. But R is fixed here. So only generalized coordinate left is theta. So theta will be my generalized coordinate in the case of pendulum. Clear up to this point? Why theta is my generalized coordinate in the case of pendulum? Because a pendulum is oscillating in a plane. A simple pendulum is oscillating in a plane. So total degrees of freedom would be 2, that is R, as well as theta. Will be the two generalized coordinates. R is fixed. Only we are left with the theta. So theta will be my generalized coordinate. First of all, first thing is clear. Now when I talk about the kinetic energy, that is half m x dot square. So my x is this distance, right? So x will be, that is theta is equal to arc upon radius, right? So theta is equal to arc is x and radius is L. So x will be equal to L theta. X will be equal to L theta. So kinetic energy will come out to be half m L theta dot square. So it will be half m L square theta dot square. Are you clear with this point? How I have written the kinetic energy term? How I have written the kinetic energy term? Yes, please let me know. First of all, I have to determine the kinetic energy. And kinetic energy is half m x dot ka square. X is this distance. Okay, x is this distance. So x is equal to L theta. So I put there and kinetic energy comes out to be half m L square theta dot square. Now, this was the first step, and now second step is to find out the potential energy. Second step is to determine the potential energy. What is potential energy? That is mgh. mgh. Now, this one will be the potential energy, mgh. है ना? So, mgh will be given by, please use cos theta. Cos theta is equal to, yes, base upon hypotenuse. Cos theta is nothing but base upon hypotenuse. So, cos theta will be, yes, please. Bolo, bolo. Anji. Yeah, that will be h upon L. H upon L. Absolutely. So, L will come, so L cos theta will be your height. So, mgh will be equal to mgl cos theta. So, this will be my potential energy. mgl cos theta will be my potential energy for the case of simple pendulum. Now, I have determined what is T and minus V. So, what will be my Lagrangian? It will be equal to half m L square theta dot square minus mgl cos theta. देख लो एक बार, minus mgl cos theta. Yes, clear? Clear? Okay. Now mgl cos theta. Now we will use the equation of motion. Now we need to determine the equation of motion. So equation of motion is given by, yes, everyone remember the Lagrange's equation of motion? D by dt curl L by curl theta dot minus curl L by curl theta is equal to 0. I am using theta because I explained you that in the case of simple pendulum, our generalized coordinate is nothing but theta. Okay, चलिए put करिए. L क्या आया है? T minus V, that is half m L square theta dot square minus mg L cos theta. ठीक है, सबको क्लियर हो रहा है? सबको बता देना है, ठीक है. चलिए, d by dt is equal to half m L square. यहीं पे हम अलग से सॉल्व कर लेते हैं पहले, ठीक है. पहले लैग्रेंजियन का कर्ल L बाय कर्ल थीटा डॉट निकाल लेते हैं. तो ये क्या आ जाएगा? कर्ल L बाय कर्ल थीटा डॉट में तो सिर्फ ये वाली टर्म कंट्रीब्यूट करेगी, सो इट विल बी m L स्क्वायर थीटा डॉट. सभी का ये आ रहा है? मुझे बता दो. फिर कर्ल L बाय कर्ल थीटा निकाल लेते हैं. कर्ल L बाय कर्ल थीटा कितना आ जाएगा? mg L sin थीटा. mg L sin थीटा है ना, cos थीटा का क्या हो जाएगा? sin थीटा माइनस mg L sin थीटा. ठीक है. नाउ अब क्या करना है? हमें पुट करना है इस इक्वेशन में. पुट करो d बाय dt ऑफ ml square theta dot minus minus plus plus mgl sin theta is equal to 0. So it will be ml square. D by dt of theta dot will be double theta dot plus mgl sin theta is equal to 0. Okay, getting it? So theta dot को इधर ही रख लेते हैं. m दोनों तरफ से कैंसिल हो जाएगा. It will be g by l sin theta is equal to 0. So this is my final equation of motion for a simple pendulum. सिंपल पेंडुलम के लिए मेरी ये फाइनल इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन आ जाएगी. दिस इज माय इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन फॉर अ सिंपल पेंडुलम. इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन फॉर अ सिंपल पेंडुलम. क्लियर? ठीक है सबको? क्या ये इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन फॉर अ सिंपल पेंडुलम? थीटा डबल डॉट प्लस g बाय l sin थीटा इज इक्वल टू 0, where this is nothing but your angular frequency, that is omega square is equal to g by l.